Hi guys, Amber Hargrove here with Knives Illustrated, hanging out with Neil Hogue. Neil, what an honor to have us here. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure having you.
I know, I actually got a chance to walk through the warehouse. It was phenomenal. I mean, the size of it, the employees, I fell in love with everything. It's like a big family out there, literally.
It certainly is, yeah. I've got cousins that work here, and my father, Aaron Hogue, and his brother, Patrick Hogue, and it truly is a family business.
Wow. So let's talk about your family legacy. I mean, there's so much history here, and a lot of people want to know the why factor and what started Guy's motivation to start making these handle grips. Can you tell me about that?
So Guy's my grandfather. He started the business back in 1968. He was an LAPD shooting instructor and wasn't happy with how people were holding the guns, and he was a custom woodworker, so he came up with a bit different shape, better design, and started making those. Came up with the monogrip design, so it's a one-piece design.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, patented that, and just started. I mean, he would make them and give them away, and
like a hobby.
Yeah, it was more of a hobby thing for him. And then he just kind of got into more of a mail order business, and it was really my father and his brother Patrick Hogue that took it to the next level and started mass producing and doing injection mold versions and stuff, and it just kind of kept growing from there.
Exactly. I mean, you hear about Hogue knives all the time, and then people are like, Hogue knives, what about guns? And I'm like, oh, you guys, the handle grips are out there. Everybody loves them, and people still talk about and rave about them. I know we have some original ones, don't we? That we're going to show at the very end, which is really nice. I think it's from 1973 is what they were from.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's really inspiring. It's exciting to see that. So tell me about this. How did you guys transition from the handle grips to the knife world?
We get asked that a lot. We do a lot of injection molded grips, and they're fairly inexpensive grips, but it takes a very expensive injection mold to do that, which we manufacture in-house. Actually started serving a full tool and die apprenticeship at 15 years old. Did that for about 10 years. And then broke off to this machining side of the business a little bit more with aluminum grips and G10 pistol grips. Got a contract with Sig Sauer, and that kind of just grew the manufacturing side, the production side, and I just migrated there. And it was only a short time later, a couple years, we got the opportunity to work with Alan Elishewitz as a knife designer.
Wow.
So we kind of combined our tool making skills with our knife grip making skills and built a knife.
That is phenomenal. I mean, I see so many different products here, and a lot of your folders are phenomenal with your fixed blades. I mean, everybody uses them. They really do. So tell me about some of these.
So this is our FO1 fixed blade. This is the first fixed blade model that we've done. 5.5-inch blade, A2 tool steel. I was very proud to actually do the CNC machining on this one and all the jigs and fixtures.
Nice.
So this was about the last one I programmed myself before I got kicked out or migrated out or whatever.
You're growing. Yeah.
So
very cool. That one I actually used filming American Survival Guide, which is phenomenal out there. And the handle is so comfortable too, so I really appreciate that more than anything. And I didn't get any hot spots, so that meant a lot.
Well, we're good at grips.
Yeah, you better be.
This is one of our newer knife models, the X5. It's been a very popular platform for us. 3.5-inch blade. This is a modified Warncliffe design.
Nice.
So on this one, we're using the the CPM 154 blade steel. Now, all of our knives are a lifetime warranty, lifetime sharpening surface. We use U.S. materials, do all the manufacturing in-house, so we really stand behind our knives.
And your product itself, you just said a lifetime warranty.
Right.
And it's very hard to hear that. There's so many companies out there that do produce certain knives, but there is no lifetime warranty on it.
Right.
And I do believe you mentioned that I can come here if my knife gets dull, I can get it sharpened, correct?
That's correct. You can send it in, you can come here in person. It's, lifetime sharpening service.
That is amazing, and it's very rare to find that, so we appreciate that so much too. So, and also the SIG one right here as we move forward, because that's also brand manufacturing you do inside house.
That's correct. So we've been making pistol grips for Sig Sauer for over a decade now. So we kind of decided to approach them and see if we could make a Sig Sauer branded knife and use the same materials we do on the grips on the frames and scales for the knife. And then we actually send the steel components to the same vendors that Sig Sauer uses for their gun finishes. So we're the only ones that can really make the knife match exactly.
I love it. I think it's wonderful how you can actually have a matching set too, and it feels really confident. You have your gun on your hips, and also you have your knife on this side, and they match.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we also got the opportunity to make HK branded knives. So we're exclusive manufacturer of all HK knives, and it's a complete separate line from the normal Hogue knives line. So still U.S. made, lifetime warranty, lifetime sharpening service, but there's other unique features, and the models are more unique to just that line.
Oh, I love it. I definitely like that one too. I saw a bunch of these and I was messing with them. I'm like, oh my gosh. the product, the qualities here. I mean, not only do they look good, but I mean, they actually have the functionality of them. And that's what I appreciate more than anything. It's a really gorgeous knife, but it has the functionality too as a purpose. And also, you're a family man, so tell us about your family.
Well, my wife Kayla and I have been together. I'll get it wrong here probably. But,
we won't let her know. We can edit this.
yeah, we just had our 6-year anniversary not too long ago. We got a 4-year-old daughter, and yeah, it's been really great.
I know. I've seen you flying, and I see you
Yeah.
travel on Instagram and Facebook, and your adventures are so amazing. You're doing work. We're working all the time. It looks like always on the go.
Yeah, even when we're on any kind of a trip, there's always some work going on, and then we have a little pleasure on the side too.
Nice. So where do you see Hogue knives growing in the next 5 years?
Oh boy, that's really hard to say, but we grew 300% last year with the different brands that we're doing. We do some OEM work as well. We're making some knives for Boker. We're making some knives for Wilson Combat.
Wow.
We do the Doug Ritter RSK knife. So there's quite a few different things that we're doing. We just keep expanding and growing the production.
It seems like you really started a trend here at Hogue Knives, I noticed. Everybody started kind of seeing what you're doing with the SIG, and now everybody's like, wait a minute, I want to put my hand on that cookie jar too. So are they starting to reach out to you? Do you have other companies that want you to start manufacturing their products?
We get approached quite often, and we can only do so much and keep up with what we already have. So yeah, we're at about our limit right this minute.
Exactly. So also, if people want to come here to your manufacturing warehouse right here, there's actually a shop in the front, correct?
Correct.
When we went out there, and anybody can come here and actually purchase a knife, which is pretty cool because the knife is made right here by hands of the Hogue employees. So pretty inspiring to see that too, and I'm really excited to say that. So, and your daughter, you have a daughter, not a son. So are you going to pass on the tradition and legacy to her?
It's
to
up
keep
to
her in the knife world?
It's up to her, whatever she wants to do. She's exposed to everything, and she'll make up her choices.
No, I think that's wonderful and
Yep.
great. I really do. And also, you're a competitive shooter, right?
Competitive shooter, that's right.
Oh, I got you and your wife shooting together earlier. That is correct.
Yeah.
And how often do you go shooting, you'd say?
Not as often as I'd like to. The business takes way too much of my time, along with my daughter and family. So,
Nice.
but I get a few matches in a year. Used to shoot quite a bit, and I've been shooting for since I was 9 years old at competition. So
Nice. And last but not least, I wanted to ask you this question. Why should people go towards Hogue Knives and use your products?
well, just the manufacturing process, the durability, and the quality that we have on top of the lifetime warranty and U.S. made.
I love it. And it's like a family tradition here. And it seems like you guys are growing so much. So the transition from, you have the guns to the knives, that's what I want to know what the next step was. Like, is there another step besides like a different element? Maybe gun holsters itself for holding specialized. You guys going to transition to that? Because I know so you made some down
We already
there.
have holsters.
Yeah, you have holsters.
Yeah,
so
got
what's
holsters,
the next step after
gun
that?
bags. Yeah, no, we just need to kind of focus on what we already have and make sure we keep up with that now.
Nice. And so if any of our fans want to get in touch with you or the company itself and want to start following you, they can find you on Instagram at Hogues Incorporated, I do believe.
It's Hogue Knives.
Hogue Knives on
Yeah,
Instagram?
Hogue Knives on Instagram. We also have Hogue Inc. on Instagram.
That was, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys, not on Facebook, but you have I think I've seen some fan page of you guys is on Facebook. I didn't know.
Well, we have a Hogue Inc. Facebook.
Yeah, that's
everything's
the one.
incorporated into Hogue Inc.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds great, yeah. So if you guys haven't got a chance to check it out, please check out knivesillustrated.com for the full live interviews. We're going to have a bunch of behind the scenes, talking to a bunch of Neil's employees, and what a riot today, guys. They were wonderful to speak to. It was so much fun, and thank you, Neil, for having us. And we didn't set the building on fire. We survived. So thank you, guys. Stay tuned, and we'll get more interviews coming your way.
Thanks, Amber. Appreciate everything.